What's up, guys? Tristan Castillo here. This is going to be the first YouTube video on this channel, and today I'm going to be going over exactly how to find your TDEE, or your total daily energy expenditure, essentially meaning figuring out how many calories you should be consuming, whether that's your maintenance, if you want to maintain your body weight, or if you want to lose weight or gain weight. So I'm going to shoot over onto my laptop and show you guys exactly how to figure that out. So now we have moved over to my laptop. Before we dive into finding the calculations, I'm going to break down exactly what TDEE, or total daily energy expenditure, means. So essentially what it is, as you can see right here, it's the total amount of energy that a person uses in a day. And obviously it varies day by day. The more active you are, the more it's going to increase. And the less active you are, the less it's going to be. And the difference between BMR and TDEE, and if you guys don't know, BMR means basal metabolic rate. So essentially what the basal metabolic rate is the amount of calories your body needs just to survive, or just to sustain life. So now that we've broken that down, I'm going to move over here, and it's pretty easy. All you're going to do is go in to your web browser and type in TDEE Calculator. Cool. It's going to be the first one that pops up. And you're just going to leave it at imperial, and then you're going to choose your gender, male or female, age. So I'm just going to make this up. So let's do a 45-year-old that weighs 230 pounds and is 5'5". Okay, so you're going to put in your age, your weight, your height, and then essentially how active you are. I'm just going to leave it at sedentary, so office job. My guy's sitting at the desk all day. As far as body fat, I never put this in. You can put it in if you want, but you can just leave it just like that. After you're done inputting all that information, all you're going to do is hit calculate. And boom, it's going to pull up your stats. So for a 45-year-old male who is 230 pounds and 5'5" and is sedentary, sits at the desk all day, his total daily energy expenditure is going to be 2,226 calories per day, and which comes out to 15,583 calories per week. So essentially all you do is 2,226 times 7. That's how you get that total number for the week. And then obviously right here, you're going to have all these calculations as far as activity level. So like I said, the more active you are, the higher the increase in TDEE is going to be. And the less active you are, the lower it's going to be. And it's cool. It says ideal weight 136, 139. Body mass index 38.3. So it kind of gives you all these calculations as well. Even your maximum muscular potential. But really what you're just looking for is how many calories you need to be consuming on a day-to-day basis. So essentially down here you're going to have your maintenance, your cutting, your bulking, and then you're going to have your macronutrient percentages down here. Obviously you got 3 different types. So you got moderate carbs, lower carbs, and higher carbs. I tend to stay with the moderate carbs because the biggest thing is you want to be intaking about 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per body weight. So just make sure you're noting that down as you are figuring out exactly how many grams of protein you are needing to intake on a day-to-day basis as well. But yeah, so as far as maintenance, like I said, 2,226 calories per day. Now, let's say I don't want to maintain my body weight and I want to go into a cut. I want to lose a excess bit of fat that's hanging off my love handles. So you're going to come here, click on the cutting, and then it's going to come up with the calories as far as cutting goes. So they do this in 500 calorie increments. And so you do the math. So there's 3,500 calories in 1 pound. So being in a 500 calorie deficit, you essentially would be losing 1 pound of body weight per week in a 500 calorie deficit. Same thing as far as the bulking option as well. They go in 500 calorie increments, and if you were going in a bulk and you wanted to gain weight, your calories would be 2,726. Now, these numbers are going to vary, especially everyone is different. Everyone has different weight, height, age, activity. So, based on this will figure out exactly how many calories you need to be consuming on a day-to-day basis. And you don't need to go by as far as, their increments going up to 500 on the cutting and bulking. Especially on the bulking too, you could increase it, however you want. I just wouldn't increase it, an excessive amount, especially for bulking, or cutting. You don't want to increase it to an extra 5,000 calories. It's just not sustainable. It's the same thing with cutting. I would say cap it out at 1,000 calories, more than 1,000 calories, and you're starting to get into some health effects. So just note that down. I would start off as far as cutting 500, and if you're wanting to go in a lean bulk, I would aim for around 250 to 300 calories to start off. And if you don't see any change in your body, then that's when I would just keep increasing the calories until you start seeing those changes in your body weight occurring. But as far as that goes, guys, sorry, I don't know how to fucking talk. Yeah, that's pretty much how you find the amount of calories you need to consume, your TDEE. Now I'm going to shoot back over. Oh, and one big thing as well. So a lot of the time too, with a lot of clients that I do have, is they tend to undereat. So let's say I figure out my calories as far as my maintenance goes, so 2,226, but I'm only eating 1,500 calories a day. So really, because I'm only eating 1,500 calories a day, my body has adapted to that. So what you would need to do is get your body back to a healthy metabolism, which is at 2,226 calories a day. But with most people, that's over a 700 calorie increase. So it's going to be hard for a lot of people to go from 1,500 all the way to 2,226 calories. So what I would recommend to make it easier on you, instead of, just going right into an increase of 700 calories is increase your calories slowly until you're comfortable with getting to that calorie range. So, for example, upping your calories from 50 to 100 calories per week is a good range. And if you're able to do that with, ease, then I would just keep upping it until you get back up to that healthy metabolism. So yeah, now we're just gonna hop back over to the camera and just close on this video. Awesome, guys. So that is going to be a wrap of this video. Hopefully that cleared up any questions that you guys might have had as far as how many calories you need to consume on a day-to-day basis. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm going to leave the link for the TDEE calculator below as well, and my socials. And if you're looking for coaching, just make sure to message me, and I'd be happy to help. But thanks, guys. Subscribe, and peace.